So today I'm going to show you how to do an Aster flower. It's a nice simple one, and I just thought this would be quite a nice one because I know that lots of us like making little flower embellishments for things that we make. So you're going to want two different colours. You can use any colours that you like, obviously. I'm going to do my centre with yellow, and then my petals will all be done in a lilac colour. So to start with, you want to make your slip knot. Again, I will link below my slip knot tutorial if you're not sure how to do one. But to start off with, you want to do a chain of 4. So yarn over and pull through. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So now you want to insert your hook into that very first stitch just here, where you're next to your slip knot, and you're going to do a slip stitch. So yarn over and pull through and pull through. So you've pulled through both loops on your hook, and that will give you a very little circle here to work your stitches into. So into there now, you're going to chain 1. So that is going to count as our first double crochet. We're then going to do 7 more double crochets into this centre circle. So remember, this is UK double, US single. So we've done a chain 1, which counts as our very first one. You then want to insert your hook back into that centre circle just here. You're going to insert your hook into there, yarn over and pull up. We've got 2 loops, yarn over, pull through both. So including our chain 1, we've now got 2 double crochets. Insert your hook again into that centre circle, yarn over and pull up, yarn over, pull through both, that's 3, 4, one last one, which is 8. So we've now done 8 doubles into that centre circle. You now want to find that chain 1 that you did at the very beginning, which is just here. You're going to insert your hook into that chain 1. So you've inserted your hook into that chain 1 that we did, and you're going to slip stitch. So yarn over, oops, pull through and pull through the one on your hook. So that is our centre circle done. Again, you're going to chain 1 to start this next round, and then into that very same stitch where we've just come up from, so this little stitch just here, we're going to do a double crochet into there as well. So literally where you've just come up from, just here, you're going to insert your hook into that stitch and do a double. So that counts as 2 doubles into that first stitch. So you're going to work now into the next stitch along, which is this stitch just here. And you're going to do 2 double crochets into that stitch. So 1 and 2, and then into the next stitch you're going to do 2 again, 2, and the next 1 and 2, and you're going to do 2 stitches into every 2 double crochets into every stitch on your way around. You might find it handy obviously to pop a stitch marker so you know where you started from if you're not too sure. I've got 1 more stitch to work into here, 1 and 2. So I now should have 16 stitches. So you might just want to check that. So now I'm going to slip stitch into the top of that initial chain 1 that we did. Can always be a little bit tricky getting that first chain 1 that you did. It can be quite a tight stitch. Slip stitch, and then I'm going to do a little chain 1 and I'm going to snip off. So that is my centre done. Now I'm going to get my next colour and literally into the top of any of the stitches that you've got, just pop your hook straight through, and I'm just going to tie on this new colour. So once you're happy that it is secure, you're going to yarn over and pull it up, and you're going to do a chain of 9. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. And then you're going to come down into that very same chain space where you've come out from, and you're going to slip stitch, so yarn over and pull through, and pull through the loop on the hook as well. We're then going to slip stitch across into the next stitch. However, we're not going to slip stitch into the whole of the stitch here. We're actually only going to slip stitch into the back loop of the stitch. So you're going to insert your hook into that back loop only and slip stitch, and then you're going to chain 9, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then again, still only into that back loop, you're going to slip stitch, and then again you're going to slip stitch across into the top of the next stitch, but remember only into the back loop. So you're going to slip stitch, and then again chain 9, 7, 8, 9, and again slip stitch down into that back loop only. And you're going to continue that all the way around until you have done that into the back loop of every single stitch on the way around, and you should finish off with 16 petals. So if you want to continue that, and then I will just meet you when you get back towards where we started from. So I've just done my chains into my very last stitch just here. I've just finished off, and so now to finish off this round you should insert your hook into where we started from, so into this stitch just here. So insert your hook into there, yarn over and pull through both just to do a quick slip stitch, and then a quick chain 1, and you're ready to snip off. Then you're just going to pull that out and then hold your flower and pull down as you tighten that off. Just give your petals a little stretch out to rearrange them a little bit, and then you're just ready to sew in your ends. So I just do that very quickly so that you can see the finished flower. So I've sewn in my ends now on my flower, on my little aster, and that is how it looks. You may want to block it, you may want to use fabric stiffener on it or something, but I really like how it looks just as it is. I think it gives it, because the petals don't necessarily sit perfectly flush, it gives it a really nice 3D effect. I don't know if you can quite see as I turn that, but I think it looks really, really pretty. You could obviously do them in all different colours, but this is just my one for my sample piece. But I'm actually thinking of doing a little flower series, like a mini series for my midweek releases. If that's something that you think you would like to see, I do have quite a few ideas for little flowers. So just leave me a comment in the description if you think that would be something that you would like to see for embellishments, for projects and things. But that is it for the lovely Aster tutorial. But I will see you again for another tutorial very soon, guys. Bye.